If you've been looking for a healthy alternative to unhealthy potato chips, then you will enjoy today's review of the world's first potato chips made with coconut oil. Hi, my name is Greg, and today's video is a company review of Jackson's Honest Potato Chips. Coconut oil is the best oil that we can consume, and it has many health-promoting properties. Now we can have a little coconut oil when we reach for our snack chips. As part of this video, I include an interview I had with the company founder and owner, Reamer. You will see that Megan is one of the nicest people you could hope to meet, and she has a powerful story behind the formation of the company as well. You will really enjoy the interview with Megan. During this review, I will also share with you my 2 recommended sources for buying Jackson's chips, including the source that has the best prices anywhere on the chip. Most chips are made with partially hydrogenated vegetable oils, which, if you're concerned about your health at all, and I can assume that you are if you're watching this video, those are oils you should never consume. They're very damaging to your health. Even health store chips are made with safflower, sunflower, or canola oil, and those oils can become very altered and health damaging when heated at high temperatures. The difference with coconut oil is if it's kept below its smoke point, it remains healthy, and it is a health-promoting oil. Jackson's keeps their coconut oil below 275 degrees, and that keeps and retains all of its nutritional value. The ingredients on their first chip: non-GMO organic potatoes, organic coconut oil, and sea salt. That's it. They taste great, and nothing else has been added. Their second flavor is the sweet potatoes. Anyone that enjoys the taste of sweet potatoes will really enjoy these chips. They have a very strong taste, and Jackson's has really retained the flavor of the sweet potatoes. Their third flavor is the salt and vinegar potato chips. These are a great substitute for Lay's or Jay's salt and vinegar potato chips. My only comment on these chips, which up until this week have been my favorite of all brands, is myself and one of my taste testers wished that there was a stronger vinegar flavor. At times the salt tends to overpower the vinegar, but as I mentioned, these have been my favorite chips of all brands until this last week. This last week, Jackson's introduced their 4th flavor, mango chili lime. These have been described as a sweet heat, according to Megan, the founder of Jackson's. And I would agree with that. When you open the bag, you will get a strong smell of the sweet lime and mango. And the taste has a mild, sweet taste and a little bit at times overpowering bite from the chili. These are fantastic chips. They're spicy, they're sweet, they're a great substitute for barbecue chips, and you can enjoy them without any of the guilt of harmful oil. There are 2 recommended sources for buying Jackson's chips. You can buy them directly from Jackson's, and I've included a link to their site in my video description. If you'd like to get the best prices on these chips, I recommend buying from a company called Green PolkaDot Box. They will have prices that are 20 to 30% less than anywhere else, and 30 to 35% less on all other organic products as well. I do want to take just a couple minutes and share a few bits of information about Green PolkaDot Box and why I recommend shopping with them. Green PolkaDot Box is unique in that it sells exclusively non-GMO foods, such as these Jackson's Honest Potato Chips that we're reviewing today. But what's more interesting, the company is patterned after the Costco business model, where a $50 annual membership gives you access to all of the organic foods at wholesale prices. When you check out the Green PolkaDot Box, you will see they will absolutely save you a lot of money, not only on Jackson's potato chips, but on all of your organic foods. Here are a couple price comparisons that I've taken from a review that I've recently made of the Green PolkaDot Box. Their prices average over 30% less than Vitacost, Whole Foods, Shop Organic, Door-to-Door Organics, and basically anywhere else that you would shop for organics. I've included a link to that review in my video description as well. I've also included a direct link to the Green PolkaDot Box site, and I have that at the very top of my video description. When you do go to visit their site, remember to use the coupon code that I've included right below that. I regularly update this video description with the best coupon code that is currently available. Now let's go and hear from Megan Reamer, the founder of Jackson's Honest Potato Chips. Today we are joined by Megan Reamer, the founder of Jackson's Honest Potato Chips, from her home in beautiful Crested Butte, Colorado. Megan, welcome to The Best Foods TV. I am really grateful you're able to join us today.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here. Thanks for having me.
Well, Megan, you have a powerful story behind how you came to choose coconut oil for your chips. Please share with the viewers why you've chosen to use coconut oil.
Well, the coconut oil is because we were using certain types of fats and oils. My oldest child, I have 4 kids, he has suffered from an undiagnosed illness for the last 11 years. He's 13. And we've been searching for a diagnosis for him for a long time. And one of the things that there's this whole series of events that started to happen, and he started to lose his motor function at around age 2, and that process happened over about 2 years. So during that time, we were doing all the diagnostic testing that we needed to, and going to the hospital every few weeks. And but there were other things that we noticed as well, and there were certain foods that aggravated some of the symptoms he was exhibiting. And we started pulling those types of foods out and putting different foods in. And the foods we were putting in were traditional fats and healthy oils and things like cod liver oil and coconut oil and lard and tallow and grass-fed butter. And so we were just supplementing with those foods considerably, like significant amounts. And these chips are just a byproduct of that whole experience, because we were all eating those types of foods and eating a certain way. And we couldn't find any snack foods cooked in any of the oils that we were using. So we just started making them ourselves. And we've been making them forever. And we decided 2 years ago to see if other parents and families and individuals valued what those ingredients were.
Well, Megan, that is a very compelling story. So have your chips and the coconut oil concept itself been very well received?
Yeah, they have, actually. More so than we could have ever expected. We weren't quite sure what the reception would be, but there are a whole lot of people who understand that there are fats that heal and fats that harm, and the major differences between them. So they've kind of come back to this market because we've been able to introduce this potato chip cooked in coconut oil.
Well, I know one of those fans is talking with you right now. I like those. And you have the sea salt and the sweet potato. And my favorite is your third variety, the sea salt and vinegar. That's just delicious. I really like that.
Thank you.
And I know, Megan, it's taken us 3 weeks for our schedules to coincide to meet up for this interview. But the one question I've really been wanting to ask you is about new flavors coming out this year. And I just learned just yesterday you have a new flavor that is coming out or already out, the mango chili lime. When did you release that?
Yes, we just did. We just made our first batch like 2 weeks ago. So we're slowly getting them into stores. They're available to purchase online. And hopefully, our distribution is pretty saturated in the Western U.S. And now we're kind of trying to turn on some stores in the Eastern U.S. People have described it as a sweet heat. And so you get this touch of sweetness, but you do taste the chili pretty through it. So, yeah, I mean, we've got some other ideas in store as well with our sweet potato, and possibly introducing a dessert type of sweet potato chip, which would be like a cinnamon sugar chip maybe. So we have some other ideas in the pipeline for sure.
Oh, the cinnamon, that sounds good.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, I appreciate you letting us in a little on those company secrets there. And Megan, before we wrap the interview up, are there any additional comments you'd like to share with the viewers?
I'd just really like to say thank you. We've been blown away by the support that we've received, not just from people who say, oh, I love your chips, they taste great, I love that you're making them in coconut oil, but just people who've taken the time to read my son's story, read our website, look at our video, and understand why we're doing this and where we're coming from with it. My husband and I, this is not our career. We've never launched a food company before. We just felt like it was a positive way to share our experience and our son's experience and how nutrition played a critical role in keeping him moving forward. And so I'm thankful for it. And that's all I really want to express to anyone who has who has read why we're doing this. Thanks for taking the time to do it, and thanks for supporting us.
We've been speaking today with Megan Reamer of Jackson's Honest Potato Chips. Megan, I really have enjoyed talking with you, and I do appreciate your sharing with us today.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. I'm happy to be here.
Well, I really hope you enjoyed that interview. Megan is one of the nicest people you could ever hope to meet, and she's also very committed to providing us the healthiest potato chips that don't damage our health and we have no guilt in consuming. If you enjoyed the information in this video and you'd like to see more reviews, interviews, and videos, you can click on the subscribe button at the top of your screen. That will automatically alert you when I post more reviews and videos. As well, I would appreciate it if you take a couple seconds and click on the like button. That really helps me, and I do always appreciate it when people give me feedback on my videos. I really wanted to bring this review to you on Jackson's Honest Potato Chips, and I also highly recommend Green PolkaDot Box. These two companies both do things very differently, and they complement each other, and obtaining the quality of Jackson's potato chips at the prices that Green PolkaDot Box gives you is a great combination I really wanted to share with you. Again, I do have a link for Jackson's Honest Chips in my video description, a link to the video that I've done on an in-depth review on Green PolkaDot Box, as well as direct link to Green PolkaDot Box at the very top of the video description. And I do encourage you to click on that link now and go to their site and check out their great prices.